Day 6, Voices from the Sea. Hello friends, it's MissFushi, and welcome back to Voices from the Sea. The night never felt so long. I just couldn't wait for the sun to rise. I've never been so eager to return to the sea. Candace, you're up so early today. It's Saturday, you can sleep some more if you want to. I ignore her and put on my shoes. Candace, where are you going? It's none of your business. Candace, please. Where have you been lately? You're hardly home. Like I said, it's none of your business. Besides, weren't you the one who told me to go out and make some friends? That's right, but... Do this, do that. Don't do this, don't do that. Like, really, what do you want from me? Can't you just let me do what I want? Candace. She looks visibly shocked by my sudden outburst. For a brief moment, the entire living room is quiet, as if time just stands still. Even then, it feels like an eternity. Mom likes to talk. She virtually talks about everything, including things that I don't want to hear. Sometimes I just want her to shut up. But why do I feel like this when she finally does so? The silence is so heavy it's suffocating. Daddy will be back tomorrow morning. We haven't seen him in a year. Come back soon and sleep early today, so we can go fetch Daddy at the airport together, okay? I run as fast as I can to the beach. Candace? You're so early today. What's wrong? I heave a sigh of relief the moment I hear her voice. She's still here. It's nothing. It's Saturday. There's no school today. I thought I should come early. Yay! Morris is so happy. Huh? What happened? Did I do something wrong? I haven't seen her look this upset in a while. No, that's not it. It's just that Morris hadn't thought of anything yet. Morris spent the entire night thinking, but nothing came to mind. Morris is simply clueless of what to do. How can Morris make Candace happy? I think you take this too seriously. You don't really have to do anything, you know. No! Morris won't give up until Candace is happy. If there's anything I've learned these past few days, that would be how stubborn she is. I'd better think of something. Why don't you sing for me? Huh? You have a beautiful voice. I'm sure you would sound wonderful. But... Do you have trouble singing in front of others? No, that's not it. It's just that... She's surprisingly hesitant. Fine. Morris shall do it. Just don't blame Morris if something bad happens. Something bad? What is she talking about? Oh man, she's making me nervous now. All right, here you go. She takes a deep breath and... The next thing that comes is something else entirely. I instinctively cover my ears the instant she opens her mouth. For a second, I thought I just heard a thunderstorm. She stops the moment she realizes what I did. A few seconds later, her face turns bright red. I cover my mouth, trying my hardest not to laugh. Candace, did you laugh? No. Yes, you did! No, I didn't. Yes, you did! No, I didn't! Even if I did, it doesn't count. You promised to make me smile, not laugh. What? That's not fair! You're just splitting hairs now. I turn my head away, still trying my hardest not to laugh. How could someone like you be so bad at singing? Boo. You remind me of my mom. She sucks at it too. I remember she used to sing in front of me. That was a nightmare. Can you believe she wanted to be a star when she was my age? Like, seriously, what was she thinking? Candace, You talk about your mother all the time. Do I? What about your father? He works out of the country. He only comes back once a year. I hardly met him. I heard he's a photographer or something along those lines. I'm not too sure. Dad is pretty secretive with his job. Speaking of which, he's going to return tomorrow morning. I might have to leave early today so I can go fetch him at the airport. I see. Do you miss him? Not really. I guess a little. How about your mother? Do you miss her? I see her every day. Why would I miss her? I see Candace every day too. But I still miss you. Right. Candace doesn't miss Mars? Do you seriously want me to say that? Once again, we spend the entire day talking about meaningless little things. I know I have so many questions I want to ask her, yet I can't bring myself to say it. It's like a magic trick. Once you know the secret, it'll never be the same. I return home early, just as promised. I dive to my bed, reminiscing about what happened earlier. Tomorrow it will be the 7th day since we have met. Give me 7 days! I'll make you smile. Wait a second. Why does it have to be 7 days? It didn't occur to me. How odd was it for her to be that specific? Don't tell me. I jump out of my bed and reach for the alarm clock. It's 12. The road to the beach is dark. The only thing that illuminates it is the stars in the sky. As I gaze to the dark sea, I notice that familiar figure. She's there. Candace? I knew it. I knew she would be there. It's so late. What are you doing here? How about you? What are you doing here? Huh? Mars is waiting for a shooting star. Yeah, that's it. I see. It doesn't take a genius to figure out she's hiding something. She's definitely not good at lying. Has Candace seen a shooting star before? No. Mom doesn't let me go out at night. Wait a minute. Don't tell me you snuck out. That's not good. Your mother is going to get worried. I don't care. I want to be here. Why? I feel like it. Maris doesn't get it. It doesn't seem that I can convince her without giving her a reason. Let's wait for a shooting star. You're waiting for a shooting star, right? I'll wait with you. Huh? Are you sure? It might take a long time before you can see one. It's pretty boring to stay here and wait. I'm curious how it looks like. But what if there won't be any today? You might just be wasting your time. It's fine. You're also here waiting, aren't you? That's right, but doesn't Candace have school tomorrow? Tomorrow is Sunday. Oh, right. You don't want my company? No, of course not. Maris is happy. Really happy. It's pretty obvious that she's trying to find all sorts of excuses for me to go home. But I know I'll regret if I leave right now. That being said, it is pretty boring sitting here and doing nothing. Unlike during the day, you can barely see the waves. There's not much to see in the darkness other than the stars. Let's look for seashells. You wait here. I'll go look for seashells. We haven't done it yet today, have we? Oh, right. But it's so dark, wouldn't it be hard to find one? Don't worry, I'll manage somehow. You found something. Do you want to keep this? Yes. I'm not entirely sure what I found. It's too dark to tell. I guess it's better than nothing. Sorry to keep you waiting. What did you find? I put the shell high up in the sky and let the stars shine above it. Oh, it sparkles. It looks like the moon. A violet-colored moon. Can Mars transform using this? Transform? To a magical girl. This again? In the name of the moon, I shall punish you. Watch my moonwalk now. I think they're two totally different shows. As usual, our conversation always goes in the weirdest direction. But it's relieving to see her back to her usual self. We talk a bit more before she suddenly stops and promptly points to the sky. Candace, look! It's a shooting star! I gaze at the incredible spectacle in front of us. No, it's a sea of shooting stars. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. I've never seen anything like it. It's just like when I saw the sea for the first time. It's beyond amazing. Aren't you glad you're able to experience it? Even if it's just for a moment. Yeah. You yearn for it when you don't have it. When you finally have it, you want it for an eternity. Is it greedy that I wanted more? These past few days have been the strangest experience I've ever encountered in my life. I can't describe the feeling I have now. Perhaps it's no different with how I feel as I look at the fallen stars as they paint the dark blue sky. I wish for it to last forever. Bum bum bum! And that ends today's episode of Voices by the Sea. Tomorrow's gonna be the 7th day. Will something happen with Mars and Candace? Will we find out where Mars comes from? Will Candace learn to be comfortable with people and lots of other things? I don't know, but we will find out. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember to click that thumbs up down below, and I will see you guys for the next episode of Voices from the Sea. Mwah. Bye bye!